Hi, hi, hello, 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 my stars, hello, my stars, hello, my stars. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna try to do a soft-spoken one because someone requested me to do so. This is my first time doing a soft-spoken video. I hope it is still enjoyable. So for today's video, I'm gonna do reading some paragraphs or some pages from this book, and also maybe some face brushing, brushing away your negative energy, just like this, like this, like this, like this. So my stars, without further ado, make a wish and let's get started. Oh, also disclaimer, this video, my channel in general, is a safe space for everyone. So yeah, enjoy. This book is titled How Are You? Understanding the Silent Struggle of Stress, Anxiety, and Depression by Ayman Aslan and Ayman Amri. How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm gonna read some part of this book. So the chapter I'm gonna read to you guys is Seeking Help is Human. So, human beings are created as social creatures. If you study the biology and psychology of human behavior, you can see that our social nature is embedded in ourselves. It is part of who we are. In other words, we need each other. Although we might consider ourselves as a lone wolf, we need to realize that actually wolves know that they are better off in a pack. Not alone, but sometimes we can feel like we are alone even though we are standing in the middle of a crowd. We believe that no one around us understands us and that we are the only one with the problem that we are facing. But if you can find the courage and the strength to open up to people, pretty soon you will find that there are others who are experiencing something similar. Of course, no two experiences are exactly the same. Each individual human being is unique, and the uniqueness can be manifested in the nature of our individual experience. Having said that, we can relate to each other on some level that is good enough to create a meaningful bond. But, 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 it must begin with an opening. You have to find the courage and the strength to open up to someone voluntarily. Sorry. It must not be forced by someone else or something else, but it must come from inside yourself, because it is you who wants to change, and it is you who wants to solve the problems that you are facing. Deep down, you have a hope that things can get better and that the pain will go away. Perhaps you have tried to face it on your own because you don't want to trouble the people around you with your problems. You might see yourself as a burden if you open up to someone close to you. But, the thing about being close to someone is that you want the best for the person. You want the person to feel contented and fulfilled in life. It is part of the unwritten social contract that you make yourself available if that person has a problem that he or she cannot handle. It is not a burden, it is a responsibility. Beyond that, it is a privilege. When someone you care about opens up to you about the problem he or she is facing, that is a sign of trust. To be trusted by someone is a privilege, because trust is not something you give out willy-nilly to anyone you find in the streets. Trust is something you give only to those you value, like a close friend or a family member. So, don't think that you are a burden to someone just because you have problems. If the person cares about you, he or she will be delighted to help because you value that person enough to trust him or her with your problems. At the very least, that person readily offers a listening ear and perhaps a shoulder to carry on or to cry on. But, 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 it is possible that you still don't want to open up. Perhaps the idea of people judging you is too scary to bear. So you ended up not doing anything at all. Perhaps you think it is better to be in pain alone than to risk being judged by people. That is understandable. Social judgment is an important part of life, even though it is not always helpful. We are designed as social creatures, so being mindful of people's judgment is pretty much built in our system. Having said all that, all is not lost. If you don't want to, or you are not ready yet to open up to people around you, then perhaps you can consider a professional who is trained in the science of a human behavior and in the art of helping. As a start, you can seek the help of a registered and trained counselor, therapist, or any physician. So, it is okay to feel sad, to feel down, to feel like you're not yourself, to feel like you are a failure. It is totally fine. As I said, as I read earlier, you can reach out for help from your friends, family, anyone that you trust in your life, or else help from the professionals. It is okay. It is fine. You are doing good in your life. You are doing so well. you are enough. And you are okay. It is scary, scary, scary to ask for help. But, but, know that it is really, really human to do so. It is not a sign of weakness or worthlessness, but it is a sign of strength and a genuine expression of a human nature. We need each other, and we need to remind ourselves of that time and time again. Nobody in this world should be in pain all alone. So my stars, I hope whatever you wish for is granted. You can close your eyes, relax, and please do remember that you are okay. You are fine. And most importantly, you are enough. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, my stars. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And again, this channel is a safe place for all. Bye bye. Bye bye.